Hey everyone, my name's Alex. I've been with Slalom Consulting for the last 4 years. And over the last 3 years, actually, I've been lucky enough to work with Lurie Children's Camp Urban Explorers program. So this is a program that the hospital puts on for all of their patients there throughout the summer to really bring that camp experience alive in the hospital. It's been a little different this year because typically we're able to go in person and really actually work with the patients and do these activities with them. But obviously we couldn't because of quarantine. So wanted to give a quick call into our fearless camp leaders, Scott and Katie, and see how camp's been going this year. Hey, Scott and Katie, how's it going, guys?
Hey, Alex, how are you? It's been so long since we've seen you, but it's good to hear your voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good to see you guys. I've been really looking forward to checking and see how camp's been going. How's everything been?
You know, it's been an interesting summer, but so much fun. We've been having a great time.
That's awesome. So I'm actually going live with our slalom crew here, and I would love if you could both take a chance and quickly introduce yourselves and what you do at Lurie Children's and what to expect from summer camp.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm Scott, and this is Katie, and our role here at the hospital are school service coordinators, which means we are school teachers here in the hospital, and our role is to help educate students and continue their instruction while they're away from their home schools. But during the summer, it's a little bit quieter here, so we've launched Camp Urban Explorers, which is a summer camp experience that we bring to the patients to recreate what it would be like if they weren't here. They would be going to camp and participating in all these different fun activities.
That's incredible. I love to hear that, Lurie's put that on for the patients. Could you tell me a little bit about the overall goal of the camp and the impact you've seen it have on some of the patients that you've worked with?
Definitely. So the goal of camp is really just to mimic and actually recreate an entirely authentic camp experience. So you can see we're both in our Camp Urban Explorers t-shirts. We've got our, Daniel Boone hats on, our bandanas. So we really try and make it feel like we're actually camp counselors and we're here to connect and have a really great time doing a lot of hands-on immersive activities with our students.
That's amazing. And I see it looks like you're both set up in your classroom, and I'm used to the kids all running around having fun with all the different activities, but I can't help but notice it seems pretty quiet there.
So this year it's a little bit different due to the pandemic that's going on, where students aren't allowed and campers aren't allowed to come down here to our classroom/cabin. So everything that we do has had to go bedside. So we visit each individual cabin of our patients and do the activities with them bedside, one-on-one.
But you're right. In the past, we used to have our classroom space, which we're in right now, open, and the students would come down. And what was really cool was it was open to their siblings also, so that they could have that time with their brothers and sisters and have that socialization piece.
Everyone from the slalom side has been bummed that we couldn't be there with you this year, as we have been in the past. But could you show us a bit more about what these activity packs might look like and how you've been going bedside into the actual patients' rooms and a bit of what that process looked like?
Yeah, and I have to say that we are seriously bummed that you aren't here helping out as well, because that's one of our highlights, is to allow you to come in and see the space and to interact with the campers and the students as well, because it's a highlight for them, it's a highlight for you, and it really makes it feel like a social, fun time.
And the energy you all bring is always just the best. This classroom lights up when Slalom is here, but your spirit has definitely still been here with us. And yeah, packing the activity packs has been certainly something that Scott and I have tried to make a fun experience for ourselves. But yeah, we have these big Camp Urban Explorers bags that we take around. So again, with our camp theme, the plaid. And then within each bag, we make individual packets that the activities are in. So we obviously, anytime we're going bedside, we have to be very, ensure that we're making everything individual, so we're not bringing multiple things into multiple rooms, just to make sure we're having the safest and cleanest environment for our students.
So I guess one other question, what have been some of your favorite activities throughout these last 8 weeks?
My favorite activity out of all of camp is one that Slalom sent us, which, well, is two, and they're both from STEM Week. It's the Engineering Challenge, because it's so simple. It is a set of, 10 blocks, or 8 blocks, 10 cups, and like 6 popsicle sticks. And like, it's one of those activities, kind of like the Pet Rock, where kids are like, oh, it's blocks and sticks. Like, Come on.
Yeah.
But once we open it up and we engage them and we challenge, like, okay, who can build the higher structure? And they're like trying to get it so high, and then it like starts to wobble, and they're like, stop moving. And then it falls over and they scream, and then they're like, no, I can do it better. And so totally seeing those kids really get into it. And then after you leave the room, you hear them being like, Mom, now it's your turn. I want you to try it. So like, it was kind of the activity that just like kept giving, right? They could play it over and over again, even with their medical staff and their nurses, and really challenge and practice those like building skills.
That's so cool. I love it. Sounds like such a great experience all summer. I'm amazed that you were able to pull this together, you know, last minute changes, pivoting to this virtual environment, but it sounds like it's been just as successful as ever. So that's fantastic.
It's been really fun.
So much. This has been awesome to get to talk to you both and hear a little bit of how camp's going. I'm missing being there, but I'm glad to be hands with you both.
Yeah, we miss you all too. And we have to say the postcards that you all send really make us feel like you are still here. Makes the students feel like, you know, you're here. They love the jokes. We love the jokes. So that's been another highlight of how Slalom has really helped out Camp Urban Explorers this summer.
Amazing. I love it. Thank you both so much.
No, thank you. Bye, Alex.